Hi, everyone. Welcome to our December 27th team call. Tonight, we are going to be talking all about getting started right calls, what they are, and how to run them and why to run them. But before we do that, I want to share something that I heard in church today that was like, oh man, I heard it and it was like a ton of bricks. And I think it was exactly what I personally needed to hear today leading into the new year, and I just wanted to share it with you guys because I really think it's something that needs to remain at the heart of our businesses. So I'm actually gonna find where I wrote this somewhere on my phone, or I'm just gonna remember what it was. Okay, so the question was, do you live a life of convenience or a life of love? And that really got me thinking, because I think that our intentions as people are just always generally good. I genuinely believe people are good. And I think that we want to lead from a place of love, yet our own ambitions, our own desires kind of get in the way and really end up having us lead a life of convenience rather than one of love. And I was just thinking about how that specifically applied to my business and how I grew. And I realized, I do think that part of the reason why I was able to see success early on is because I tried to put the focus on people. But along the way, when we start to realize what's available to us as far as income goes, and just with the community and wanting to have recognition within it, I definitely allowed that stuff to play on my drive a little bit. And it's not that that's a bad thing. I think we're human. We need to make a living. We need to be able to survive. So having those income goals and really those goals that drive us, our big whys for why we're here and doing this, that's so important. But it's also really important that we don't lose sight of the love and what happens with our businesses when we pour into the love that's here. If we put people at the center of this mission, then our businesses are going to see success because people are getting the experience that they come for. They're coming into that community that we so strongly talk about, that we feel here. They're coming into an experience that makes them feel cared for. And I think that's probably the biggest thing, guys, is, we got to pour into our challenge groups, and we got to pour into just this idea that it's not about us and it's not about our experience anymore. We're paying this forward. We're giving other people the opportunity to see financial growth. We're giving other people the opportunity to feel confident in their own skin. And as much as we can encourage and help them to do that, that's only going to make our experience so much better. And as a result, our business is going to flourish and grow.
No idea, Davin.
So, yeah, that is my takeaway. I really wanted to share with you guys. And now we will go into our call for the night. So GSR calls, getting started right calls. Hopefully you guys all did one of these with your personally sponsored coach. But the reason we're actually doing this is because I realized doing mentorship calls that some of you guys don't know what that is, and some of you guys didn't experience one. So first and foremost, it is so important that you understand what a GSR call is. Why? Because it's how you are going to help your team see success. So a getting started right call is simple. It really is just an opportunity for you to jump on the phone with a brand new coach and have a conversation. And so the first thing I do when I jump on the phone is let them know, we have a limited amount of time here, and this is really an opportunity for them to have complete, full access to you. So I just let them know, first thing, I'm not going to sugarcoat. I'm going to dive deep right away because I want to understand why you're here. So I just unapologetically let them know I'm going to dive deep and I'm going to do it quickly. And then from there, I ask them, what attracted you to coaching? I want to hear a little bit about their journey, how they came into this. And then I'm going to immediately ask them about their why. And what I like to say to my personally sponsored coaches is, if you had no limitations on what you were able to achieve with this business, what would your future look like? What would success look like to you? What is it that you want to achieve in your future? And I let them just come at me with the deep stuff, because that's going to help me really get to the core of how they want to grow in this business. If someone tells me, you know, I really just want to be able to focus on my health and continue to pay for my Shakeology every month to stay active, healthy, and plugged in, that is going to be someone I coach very, very differently than someone who tells me, you know what, my why for being here in this whole coaching thing is because I really want to be able to raise a family without them needing to worry about financial stability. Obviously, that is going to be someone who I'm going to pour more time into, and someone that, I'll expect is going to run and set higher expectations for themselves, because that's a different success they're looking for. So both are great options, but it's so important that first and foremost, you understand where your coaches are and what it is that they want to accomplish. So that's the first thing. From there, I will ask them, what are your income goals? Do you have a goal of wanting to leave a part-time job? What kind of income would you need to replace in order to be able to do that? Do you love your part-time job? Do you want to stay there and just have a supplemental income? I need to understand specifically what they want to see in terms of numbers. And I talk to them monthly. And I say, you know, is it a matter of you want to be able to pay your rent with your monthly income? Or is it more you want to be able to pay your groceries? Those are two different numbers. Those are people I'm going to coach in two different ways. Based on what they tell you with that, that is when you come in. That is when you start explaining to them what their goals should be as they push forward in this business. So if it's someone that wants to pay for their groceries each month, I'm going to really encourage them to push for Success Club 5. Of course, they can push past that, absolutely. But I'm going to encourage those people, no matter what, to be hitting Success Club 5. If you've got someone that is wanting to see growth in their income really quickly, they need to see an immediate turnaround, those are people you are going to be encouraging to hit Success Club 10 every single month. Why? Because that is not only going to be commissions on each challenge pack they sell, but that is also going to mean that they're going to get between an extra $200 and $400 every single month just based on Success Club leads. So definitely worth it to push for Success Club 10. Once I understand their income goals and I've explained to them what Success Club is, I am also in that same conversation going to explain how to hit Success Club. They need to understand that they earn points off of Shakeology HD orders as well as challenge pack orders. Explain the difference in those two things. Don't assume that anyone knows it. And also, while you're having that conversation, make sure they understand that our lowest challenge pack is sold at just $10 more than the cost of Shakeology. So they should not be pushing for that Shakeology boost or sale. You know, they want to be pushing for Success Club points, for 2 Success Club points with a challenge pack sale. Because guys, I will not say this enough. People are not going to see the results they want to unless they are committed to both their nutrition and fitness. It is going to be both things combined that help people to have the greatest amount of success. So we really want to encourage that opportunity for success. So yeah, once they understand how to earn Success Club points, I am then going to talk to them about their first rank advancement and how to reach that. Because guess what? We like to encourage them to sign discount coaches right away, help them hit their first rank advancement. help that person get a discount if they want to continue things in the future. It makes the most sense for both you and them. So make sure they understand that as coaches so that they don't feel like they're doing something skeevy or trying to like scam someone by signing them up as a discount coach, because really they're just helping them. Unless we explain that, they don't really feel that way. So it's really important that you help your coaches understand the benefits of these things and why it's going to benefit the people who they're helping plug into these programs. Once they understand what Emerald is, I'm going to give them an opportunity to ask me questions. All right? Typically, in this conversation, I don't know what each of you uses, but I will get the question a lot. Okay, so once I have someone who wants to commit, where do I send them? What links do I send them? The website I use is fitssimple.com. So if you guys don't use this, it's awesome. You should definitely use it. It's spelled FITSSIMPLE.com. And there is a tab there that says Simple Coaching Tools. And then it actually allows you to create your custom links just by inputting your coach ID. And your whole exhaustive page of links will come up. So I explain to them how to access those links, and I will direct them to 2 different areas. The first link that I encourage them to save on their phone, save in an email, save in a Facebook message, whatever it is, to always have on them is that Become a Coach link. Because for me, that's what I found I use over and over and over again all the time on the go in my business. So I encourage them to save that link, and I explain to them that when they click that link, when they have a customer click that link, it is going to take them to fill out their information, and then the following page is going to have them choose their challenge pack. On that Fit Simple links page, the other thing I direct them to is the challenge packs that are just the freestanding challenge packs without signing up as a coach. And I just let them know that once they have talked to people about programs and gotten a better sense of their goals and what kind of fitness they enjoy, that they can actually recommend a program to them. And if the person is adamant that they do not want to sign up as a discount coach, we will just send them the link to sign up with the regular program, with the regular challenge pack. And that's totally a viable option too. So these are kinds of the things that I go through. It's a pretty basic idea, right? It's just an opportunity for us to get on the phone with our coaches, connect a little more. And guys, this is the first step to us really creating a withstanding relationship, okay? We can have, Facebook interactions, and those are great, and those can be really personal, and that's definitely what brings people in most of the time. But when they are deciding to take a leap of faith and start coaching, you have a responsibility to every single one of those coaches to at least do your part and help them get started off right. We can all attest to the fact that when we come into this, there is so much information to be had that it can become really overwhelming really fast. So it is so important that we just take the time to say, hey, don't worry about all the noise. Go through the training, stay focused. And what I want you to worry about most is understanding how to hit Success Club, regardless if it's 5 or 10, whichever their goal is, and hitting Emerald rank. Those are the first 2 things I want you to focus on, and I'm going to help you every step of the way. This is an opportunity for you to instill confidence in every single one of those new coaches and let them know that you see in them the potential to succeed. It's a really simple idea, but you know what? None of us would have recruited people that we didn't think were capable of seeing success. And the fact of the matter is that this opportunity, regardless of where people are starting from, can change people's lives. This has single-handedly helped me take control of my health. It has helped me get financially stable. It is the reason I can pay my rent and my groceries in New York. This opportunity has full on changed every aspect of my life. It's given me a sense of community and purpose. Like, what more can you ask for? So regardless of what people are looking for when they come into this opportunity, there is something here for them, but it is our job as their sponsor coach to help them understand that they have it in them to succeed. Okay? Not everyone is built for hearing no. Not everyone responds to the no's with brush off the shoulder and moving on to the next one. A lot of us on this team are artists, so we deal with rejection in our everyday lives. So we tend to cope a little better with those things. But that doesn't mean we can assume that everyone handles things as well as we do. So it's our opportunity to really take the time and let people know that they rock. There's a reason why they're here. They have everything it takes to be successful. It just requires consistency and not giving up. So the last thing I ask my coaches is, how long are you willing to commit? And this is in our coach training, but this is something I like to stress. How long are you willing to commit before you give up? How important is your why to you? And if you don't see it here, is it your same why in life? Like in anything you're doing? Is it the same thing? Because if it is, most of us are going to do whatever the hell it takes to see success. So why not with this opportunity? It's our job to show them that it is possible. And the more you speak with confidence, the more they are going to be confident. So you got to assert yourself as a leader, and this is your first opportunity to do it. So if you guys haven't had a getting started right call, it's fine, whatever, move on. But you're here now, and this is something that you got to start paying forward to your teams, because this is how we build a strong foundation in our coaches, and this is how our coaches do the same for everyone they're going to recruit. This is where we create a culture. It starts with you guys, and it starts with one call, and it can be 20 minutes. It does not have to be an all-day thing. Alrighty? So I'm going to stop this recording, and I'm going to go ahead and let you guys ask questions.